Welcome to the Sunday preview for this 33rd and almost last Sunday of the year. Only one more to go in the liturgical year. And we have a reading from the Gospel of Luke. It says, some people were speaking about how the temple was adorned with costly stones and votive offerings. And Jesus said, all you see here, the days will come when there will not be a stone left upon another stone that will not be thrown down. Then they asked him, Teacher, when will this happen? And what sign will there be when all these things are about to happen? He answered, See that you not be deceived, for many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and the time has come. Do not follow them. When you hear of wars and insurrections, do not be terrified. Such things must happen first, but it will not immediately be the end. Then he said, Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be powerful earthquakes and famines and plagues from place to place, and awesome sights and mighty signs will come from the sky. Before all this happens, however, they will seize and persecute you, and they will hand you over to synagogues and prisons. And they will have you led before kings and governors because of my name. It will lead to your giving testimony. Remember, you are not to prepare your defense beforehand. I myself will give you a wisdom in speaking, that all your adversaries will be powerless to resist or refute. You will even be handed over by parents and brothers and relatives and friends, and they will put some of you to death. And you will be hated by all because of my name, but not a hair on your head will be destroyed. By your perseverance, you will secure your lives. The Gospel of the Lord. Well, Jesus paints a pretty grim picture here of the future. But I think it's important for us to keep in mind the context. St. Luke was writing this at the time when Christians were already being persecuted. They were going through those years after Jesus' death in the 50s and the 60s, where they were being hauled before the synagogues and the governors, and they were being put to death and thrown in prison, and all these signs were happening, And then there was rebellion in the land of the Jews against the Romans, and in the year 70 the Romans came and destroyed the temple, and not a stone was left upon another stone. And Jesus is inviting us really to think in terms of perseverance. We go through hard times. The church in different parts of the world, all throughout history, has been persecuted. And who knows, we don't have any guarantee that it won't happen here. But Jesus says, don't worry, I'm with you. I wonder about those early Christians, how much they were tempted to think that Jesus had abandoned them. The same sort of thing we can feel when the culture and the law and the society seems to be going against us, and we seem to be out of sync with where things are going. And those are the moments when we have to just renew our fidelity and let the Holy Spirit speak in us, right? And not to worry too much about what we'll say, or even our strategy or our game plan to fight back, but rather just be in touch with the Holy Spirit and let Him guide us. And then we'll persevere.